What's going on? We back. Goodfellas Sports TV, man. Squeezing this video in, man. Yeah, man. I ain't gonna be a super long stream. I'm getting ready to watch football, but I want to squeeze a live stream in real quick, and I'll come back later tonight and do another live stream. And I'll try to squeeze some videos in when I can today, or you might just get the majority of them, after 1 o'clock. Well, shit, after like 4 o'clock, after the Lions game go off, or just in general, the noon games go up. So that's what the business is, man. Glad everybody checking in. I started watching this. I watched it on Sky. I refuse to support the DAZN, man. I ain't had no problem with Eddie Hearn pretty much before the Wilder situation. But after he tried to make the black voice and, lying and shit like that, I couldn't respect it, man. And later on, I'm going to try to get Town on, man. Me and Town talked for a long-ass time last night after the Canelo fight. And, we talked about some things, man. I'm going to say them, man. I'm going to say what he didn't say in his video, right? But let's talk about – I didn't watch the Lamont Roach fight, inform me how the Lamont Roach fight went. If y'all didn't know, Yahoo Sports, I'm always giving y'all little nuggets, man. Yahoo Sports TV, not Yahoo Sports TV, Yahoo Sports, the app, they got the NBA League Pass for free. So you can watch all the NBA games on the Yahoo Sports app for free. I don't know how long it's going on, but it started off a little murky when you first stream it, and it don't have an expand button. But if you turn your phone to the side, you get the full view. You know what I'm saying? And it's clear after like maybe 5 or 10 seconds. So, but yeah, you get all the NBA games for free on Yahoo Sports for probably the next week, I think it is. Don't quote me on that. So I've been enjoying the NBA League Pass and stuff of that nature. Hold on, man. This nigga Miles trying to creep. He trying to creep. Sit down. Sit. He trying to, sit up there. Sit, boy. There you go. He trying to creep on my cheesesteak I got sitting on by my bed. Yeah, right, nigga. You eat that, boy, you're going to be outside. You're going to be in the backyard. You're going to be living your best life outside. Because my dog don't live outside. He live on the inside. You're going to be, I'm cold as hell, but I'm living my best life. Dog treats, everything gone. But let me go through the roll call real quick. I don't know what your name is. Puerto Rican and Puerto Rico in the house. I couldn't pronounce it, family. Heartless Assassin, what's going on? Selden Holmes, what's going on? Will, what it do? Braylon Wilson, what it do? Greg Apperner, I'm sorry, I butchered your name. My Michigan brother Greg. I didn't hear nothing after the post fight, bro. So y'all gonna have to inform me what happened after the post fight. I seen Danny Jacobs kind of get in the ring with that old cheesy ass green suit. I guess Eddie Hearn suit selection and rubbed off on him. Man, Danny Jacobs is a cornball, bro. I'm sorry, bro. That nigga still wearing Rocawear, and who be dressing this dude, bro? Like he got with Eddie Hearn and got super duper corny, but Canelo said everything not about belts when asked about Jacobs' fight, but he go up to fight a guy with nobody for a belt. Yeah, I just muted it, man. I did a lengthy reaction video, and then Town called me, man. We chopped it up. And shit like that, man. That card was trash. I said on Facebook, I was like, man, I wouldn't even pay with that card with my EBT card, my bridge card, bro. You know what I'm saying? That dude did have Rocawear on, bro, one day. He had Rocawear on, I swear to God. He had Rocawear on. But, oh, my God, the Saddam Ali fight was terrible, bro. Oh, my God. That's when I turned on the NBA game, bro. I lost again by a couple fucking points. Man, Durant got me Thursday. My boy had Durant. He got me Thursday. And then Westbrook just couldn't give me last couple points, him and Paul George last night. But it's all good. We gearing up for football today. I'll tell y'all my football lineups at the end of the video. But yeah, that whole card, I thought that card was going to be better than it was. I got to get an apology. David Cesados, what's going on, family? How everything going, bro? I might be coming down for that Mikey fight, bro. So, shit, if you're going down, man, we got to link up. But yeah, man. I'll get the Farmer. Yeah, he got the 04. Yeah, it's 04 Rocawear collection. But so now, but you know what, man? I'm not gonna hold that against Saddam Ali, man. But I'm gonna say a few things from that fight because I paid attention to it still. Nobody ever really looked good versus Mauricio Herrera. You know what I'm saying? Herrera is a tough fighter to fight against. He a savvy veteran Mexican type of Mexican fighter. I think got some Mexican in him, maybe Mexican American. You know, oh yeah, for sure, David. But he kind of like Herrera is a real tough fighter to fight against. He really tough to look good against, and he does some things, man. Herrera is really, really tricky, man. You can learn. Herrera would be a really good boxing coach, man. You know, Herrera understands his limitations. He understands how to feint. He understands how to roll shots. He understands a lot of things. I'm not saying that he's the best fighter in the world. You know, I remember Kareem Mayfield, I worked him. That's what you got to do with a guy like Herrera. You got to treat Herrera like you treat Lomachenko. You got to be able to get all in their space. Like any other good boxer that like distance and like to maintain distance and got to get timing down, Lomachenko, Floyd, guys like that, you got to smother them. You got to make it a dog fight. That's how you beat Herrera. You ain't gonna outbox Herrera and look clean doing it. It ain't gonna happen. You ain't gonna look like fucking Floyd Mayweather in his prime outboxing, you know, or Arturo Gatti. Herrera just feints you. He real savvy. He a real veteran savvy. So in my opinion, I thought Ali did a good job with the hand he was dealt because, you know, he just came off getting knocked out by Jaime Munguia. You know, people forgot that. And Herrera, in my opinion, he might be old, but that shit ain't no tune-up. Okay? That shit ain't no tune-up. You know, that ain't no tune-up. Herrera is a real veteran savvy guy, bro. He a real veteran savvy guy, dog. Real, man. And you gonna look nasty. And then the UK commentator said that this is boring. I say, shit, you know how many UK fights I sat on waiting on Dillian White and Joshua, or Dillian White and Parker, or whatever fight, R.G. Harrison and Tony Thompson, waiting on all them fights, and how many bum bashes I seen. Y'all got the audacity to call a fight boring, and y'all got 1,000 boring fights on y'all undercard. Nigga, get the fuck up out of here with that shit. You feel me? Like my man, the Sky Sports on, this is boring. I'm like, how many times I done sit on y'all shit and it's boring? Y'all got main events that look like Saddam Ali and Mauricio Herrera, man. The boss said 2018, say if Canelo fight Jacobs and Jacobs win, Canelo will have to fight Jacobs for a belt. Jacobs fought Triple G, Canelo will catch a beatdown. Plus seeing Canelo fight a guy like Field and tell me Canelo shook. We'll take Barley. Yeah, man, like, man, come on out of here, man. They did that shit to Charlo twins one day. One of the Charlos, I think it was Jamel. He was fighting, was it Charles Muyaki or some shit like that, man? Fuck up out of here. Shiny ass green 96 Puff Daddy. Yeah, that nigga be with a turtleneck. That nigga's a cornball and Jerry curl, bro. Man, I was out at Brooklyn. Wasn't nobody dressing with no Jerry curl or no Rockaware, no Little Flip, Lucky Charms, green suit. Nigga look like he was promoting Lucky Charms cereal or some shit, bro. Like, get out of here, man. But yeah, I say that about that fight. Then I didn't catch the Katie Taylor fight. I missed the Lamont Roach fight. I heard about I seen a little bit of the Ryan Garcia fight. I already knew that he was going to improve. I understand that he had a vagabond in front of him, which is a bum. Not so good opponent. But I can just tell in his training that he gonna be all right, bro. I'm not gonna say that I ain't gonna say that he gonna be like the big star, but I can tell, man, like real shit. Canelo trainer, man, he legit, bro. He's a really good fucking trainer. I seen him training Ryan Garcia on defense, positioning, just trying to slow him down and everything not predicated on speed. So if Ryan Garcia don't listen to them and grow under Canelo and Eddie and Eddie Reynoso and Chapo, he ain't gonna never grow, okay? And that was a design opponent to make him look good yesterday because they realized they was moving him too fast. He was gonna get beat. Okay, he was moving too fast. Ronaldo 2 was going on. He was gonna get beat. You know. And all dude was the old boy was doing the fucking Sugar Ray Leonard too. I seen that. But yeah, if you're moving too fast, he's gonna get beat. That's just what it is, dog. Y'all give me 1 second. Looking for my charger and shit, man. My girl and them came in drunk last night, woke me and the dog up. Oh, she took my shit off the shit and then put her look. Oh, is that a bitch? Hold on, y'all. Gotta get my charger, man. She took my shit off the charger last night when she came in. It's bullshit. Slumped over in her fucking lap. I'm like, shit. Hell no. Nigga don't want no drunk pussy. For real, nigga. I'm straight on that, bro. Glad she had a good time though. Then we do our thing next week. But yeah, man, he's training legit though, bro. Canelo and Canelo taking Ryan Garcia under his wing, and that's what Floyd should be doing for a lot of his fighters, man. So Canelo, it is what it is. We're gonna get to Canelo though. I'm telling you, I ain't gonna be on here all day. Body Snatcher Vince said, make sure y'all go subscribe to his channel too. VC2. I'm telling you, dog, he's living off moral victory versus Triple G. And he regressed since then. I was a fan of Jacobs. Yeah, I agree. He's regressed. He lost to Slucky. I thought Ryan Garcia did a good job, but his opponent was a bum. Yeah, it was supposed to be a bum. New coach. Basically that's what it was supposed. It was a TBA until the week of the fight. Canelo trainer literally watched Floyd fight and went to school. He implemented everything he saw in that fight and changed up his whole training style. Hey, man, I guess that's what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do, bro. But that's what Ryan Garcia need. He too stiff up in the upper body. Who do you like better as a prospect, Josh Kelly or Ryan Garcia? I got Kelly in all honesty, but Garcia got a lot of hype around him. He's definitely going to be good. I'm not saying definitely going to be good, but I like Josh Kelly over him right now. There's too many killers down there, man, for Ryan Garcia, bro. Josh Kelly got time to just, they're moving him fast, but by the time he come up, all the killers going to be gone, bro. Watch what I tell you. Him and Jerry Ennis going to end up matching up. Hey, bro, did you hear Tevin Farmer say he ain't trying to unify with Tank no more? Lottery ball eyes is always contradicting himself. Yeah, he said Tank got to get back active, and like he running the shots. Like, boy, shut up, man. I heard that shit last night. It was a bum bash. You was right. Yeah, man. I knew Rocky Field and Canelo was gonna be a bum bash. I thought Salam Ali and Herrera would be a little bit more exciting, but I forgot Ali was coming off a knockout. But what else they got on that joint? Tevin Farmer for Cisco Forsaker. Tevin got a little bit tired in that fight, man. Towards the end, Forsaker was taking some punishment, but Tevin just ain't got no power. You know what I'm saying? Forsaker tried to go to the body, dig to the body. He just is just a lower level fighter. Tank proved that. Tank didn't even train for the guy. You know what I'm saying? Tank legitimately didn't train for the guy. And I'm not impressed. I told y'all, I ain't impressed with Tevin Farmer. There's all this false hype because these dudes that went to the zone. You know what I'm saying? And then the Sky Sports commentators, whoever was on there with them, I can't wait to see Tevin Farmer. And I'm like, who the fuck y'all think y'all about to see? Pernell Whitaker or Floyd? Like, dog, I don't even want Tevin Farmer. That nigga's boring, bro. He can't punch. He don't have that good a defense. He can slip some punches from Forsaker, but at the end of the day, Forsaker still was hitting him. He still, Ryan Garcia gonna look like he next because he ain't fighting nobody last night, dog. He gonna look like that. It's time. He gonna need time, bro. He gonna need time. Y'all be looking at these dudes and they salivating over them because they look good versus subpar competition. It's a totally different ball game, and I explained that with Canelo once he step up to a different level. But I'm gonna let y'all in on a little conversation me and Town had last night, man. Town didn't want to say it on his channel, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it. All right, I'm gonna put y'all on game, man. So y'all keep y'all ears open, man. But but Tevin Farmer ain't that good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he got hand speed. He fight with more confidence. But guess what? He ain't got to worry about nobody that's gonna punch back. I don't understand the hype around Farmer either. He ain't punching nobody. He ain't fighting nobody that got no power. They matching him good. You know what I'm saying? And obviously he don't want Tank Davis. He don't. I'm just gonna keep it real. He like he said before. Tank said you can step up for the McGregor Mayweather card. Oh no, I want to take the mandatory. Like, man, I ain't got time for him, man. I don't think Ryan Garcia. I think Ryan Garcia could beat him, but I like to see Ryan Garcia just follow the process, dog. You know what I'm saying? I don't want him to be like Jaime Maguire, a prospect with a belt. Just enjoy the process of being, moving up and perfecting your craft. It's no rush. The dude, what, 20 years old? You know what I'm saying? And eventually you're going to have a bunch of featherweights coming up there that you probably can handle anyway with your height and your size. So he get that belt too quick, man. He gonna lose it. I'm telling you that right now. Canelo really sold out 20K with Fielding him and Jacobs would sell out easy. They had 5,000 tickets going into Thursday, so it must have sold out because they had 4,000 to 5,000 tickets left. And I told you guys on the video, that's how I go. People talking about why they ain't selling no tickets. A lot of them people get them tickets when I go. I get the tickets the day before the fight. It's a little dead area. It's a little dead zone where they drop the prices. They flash prices. And that's what they probably did. They probably cut the prices in half and gave tickets away. You know, that's what they did. They probably cut the tickets in half or gave some away. I know. They be dropping. I be on that little site, man. That's when I go to New York. I already know Friday, if it's a Saturday fight from like maybe 8 to like midnight, like whatever that is, the ticket prices drop. You know? The ticket prices just drastically drop in that time, and you'll be able to get a ticket. His ticket was cheaper than Danny Jacobs Triple G, but that was a pay-per-view event though. That was a pay-per-view event. Yeah, Devin Haney rushing too. He already ranked number 8 by the ring. That's too fast. They gonna get him hurt too quick. Yep, he fighting an undefeated guy next too. Yeah, Fury and Wilder easily could sell out Madison Square Garden a rematch. That's close to the UK, closer. You know, easily. I easily could. The Barclays Center hold 4,000 less. Almost 5,000 less than the Madison Square Garden. So, but yeah, you know, at the end of the day, man, that's all about Canelo Rocky Field. Let's get to big business here, man. But y'all remember Tevin just started boxing at 19, so he wasn't really brought up, but he's nice. Who he is to me, him and Tank still sell pretty. Yeah, he feel pretty good. I don't take that box. Man, at the end of the day, man. People use that oh, he got no experience shit. I mean, they use that shit subjectively. I'm not saying that you is Judah, but a lot of people don't recognize Wilder had the same thing. A lot of people don't recognize Sergio Martinez went through the same thing. Gabriel Rosado went through the same thing. You know, they don't realize that, man. They cut the prices and gave most of them away. It was still 4,000 to 5,000 tickets left Friday. They had to make a good fight look good. I already know that's what they did. I already know that's what they did, man. But, you know, at the same time, man, I watched the Fielding fight. I was going to turn that shit off, bro. As soon as he hit him with that body shot that dropped him, and then he dropped him again, I was like, shit, let me stay up and watch the fight. It ain't be on long. I do a reaction video. Rocky Fielding was just garbage, bro. I didn't watch no tape on him. That's why I didn't waste no time doing no prediction. He was garbage. It was a waste of everybody's time. It was a waste of anybody that flew out to see that fight. And if they tell you any otherwise, they're a fucking liar, okay? Okay, that card was trash. It looked to be the best card they had, but overall, all their cards was trash that happened in the United States. And you can't tell me that Canelo Alvarez, y'all don't believe he own no shit, bro. You can't tell me that. Me and the homie Town talked about that last night, man. That dude is still on some shit, bro. That's just a fact. Ronald Finke, salute, top of the morning. Yanks VP. Y'all can't tell me that Canelo Alvarez, you know, y'all didn't think he was on nothing yesterday, bro. Y'all can't tell me, bro. I believe it, though. I think this dude, man, and I know a lot of things about Golden Boy, bro. I know a lot of things about Golden Boy, man. I know from like 10 years ago, man, before I even started like talking, like even, you know, talking boxing for real, man. I had a conversation with a boxing insider, man. And, you know, Oscar and some of them people, man, they've been, and it's something that you already know. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be, you know, spoken. It's already understood what they doing, man. And boxing used to be way worse than that. So at the end of the day, I ain't knocking. I ain't getting any knocking, man. If dudes want to continue to go up there and fight Canelo Alvarez, you know what I'm saying? They can go fight Canelo Alvarez. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, just know you behind the 8 ball, way behind the 8 ball. You know what I'm saying? You way behind the 8 ball when you fight that dude, man. You behind it, man. You behind it before training camp. When training camp start, before training camp start, you behind it. Before you get in the ring, you down 4 or 5 points. You behind it, bro. And now he got $365 million. You think that they reporting all these failed drug tests? I don't believe it, bro. I don't believe they're gonna report this dude all these drug tests and all these missed drug tests, man. I just don't believe it, bro. I don't believe it. Travis Spear, what's going on? I'm telling y'all, dude is he got an unfair advantage, dog. And people gonna say, oh, you hating. But he's been popped before, and Floyd said in 13 he thought he was on something. That's what came out. Okay? Keith, what's going on? Keith Perrin, salute. Lamont, salute. Angel 313, salute. And yeah, I did the video last night. Let me let y'all know something. Anytime you put anything bad with Golden Boy Canelo name, they don't monetize them videos. And I didn't say anything that wasn't true in that video. I didn't say anything that wasn't true in that video, bro. And I actually didn't even hate on Canelo in that video. I told the truth. I said you can stack your hand wraps in California, New York. Gauze, tape. You can do that. In New York, you can't do that. That's why a lot of times Mayweather, I ain't saying that's the reason Mayweather don't fight out Vegas in particular, but that's a lot of reason a lot of them dudes fighting only in California and Vegas. You know, yeah, Canelo did have a rehydration clause, man. It didn't matter. It didn't matter. Rocky Fielding wasn't that good, bro. It didn't matter. But yeah, I didn't watch none of the AJ interviews, bro. I guess I don't know if they put him on Sky. Well, I was just watching the basketball game more. I mean, I'm just tired of that guy. Graydon Wells, appreciate Jay. You know your shit going sideways when Tevin Farmer is highly anticipated fight. At this rate, the zone is going to start hitting us with Tevin commercials, man. And like I said, man, like I said, bro, this is boxing is getting to that back to that real corrupt era that it had, man. It's getting back to that corrupt era, man. And not only just corrupt in the sense of it's being dirty, okay? It's corrupting people's minds, dog. There's no way in hell Canelo needs to stack his hand wraps against Fielding. No. Okay, this is what it is, man. You can stack your hand wraps. Listen to me. You can stack your hand wraps in if I can find the video, I'm gonna just send it to town. You can stack your wraps in California and New York, okay? You can stack them. Gauze, tape. But in New York, but the regular reason how you supposed to stack them is all gauze and then the tape, I believe. But Robert Garcia explained it that you go gauze, you can go gauze, tape, okay? So in Vegas and California, you can do that. He said he know when he go out to New York that he can't do that. You know, he said he know the rules. So it is what it is. Like Kovalev was packing his gloves. When Kovalev punched the wall, he punches the cement wall in the locker room. That presses it. That takes the foam and prints his knuckle into the glove. That's an advantage. Bernard Hopkins made sure he didn't have that advantage versus him, and it didn't matter. It didn't matter. You know? So stacking wraps, rehydration, all the cab drivers taking cherry picks fights to a new level. Everybody is. Everybody taking cherry picks to a new level. And you got other champions in your division waiting for you. And you right, Triple H 1200, man. But so, I mean, you got people that forget that he cheated. You know, people forget that he cheated. People saying he's a first round Hall of Fame, ballot Hall of Famer, which at the end of the day, man, that's subjective, okay? But at the end of the day, the media just forget. I mean, it ain't no point in fighting a good fight, man. And nobody want to step up and say nothing, but dude looked like superhuman last night. His body looked superhuman, dog. I don't believe, in my opinion, I don't believe he was a clean fighter, allegedly. I don't believe Canelo was clean last night, bro. Let Paul and Malignaggi tell it. The first time they tested him in Mexico after all these years of testing, they finally caught him. He wasn't no clean fighter last night, bro. I don't care what nobody say. He wasn't clean versus when I went back to watch the second Triple G fight, he wasn't clean. Teddy Atlas said that. So don't kill the messenger. Teddy Atlas said that. Teddy Atlas said that. He wasn't clean, bro. I'm telling you, bro, I don't believe he was clean. That's just my personal opinion. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. I feel strongly about it, bro. I feel strongly about that, dog. But that's my personal opinion. Y'all can get mad. You say what y'all want to say. I'm going to say what Town didn't want to see on his video. That's just my personal opinion. That's just my personal opinion. I don't think he was a clean athlete, man. And maybe because he tested positive before. You know what I'm saying? But hey, so be it, man. You know, it is what it is, man. You know, it is what it is, man. It's just like at the end of the day, man, like me and Tom was on the horn yesterday, bro, after the fight. And I'm gonna let him get on later on in the afternoon, catch up with him. Y'all can hear from him. But But like he was saying, like we were saying last night, he said ain't no point for Jacobs and Andrade and Charlo to fight him because he's behind the 8 ball, bro. Fight Canelo, man. You ain't gonna beat him. Floyd Mayweather beat him 12 rounds to nothing, and he still got a draw, 114, man. You know, you ain't gonna beat that dude. African G, salute, my brother. You ain't gonna beat him. Appreciate the super chat. You know, struggling to make 168. Of course, he wasn't, and still being strong. You know, struggling to make 168. Quan, what's going on, family? Yo, bro, I don't know if you talked about it. You should see this Willie Super Bowl. Yeah, I talked about it yesterday, bro. Matt Korobov is gonna step in, which actually probably could be a better fight. He was fighting at 168, but Andy Lee knocked him out. But Andrade could have had that WBO middleweight belt. He on some bullshit a long time ago. I explained all that in my video, but yeah, man, that was sad, man. Willie Monroe was the guy that was training in his garage before the Boxino tournament. A lot of people don't know that, man. But I expect them to rule against him. I don't know if it was cocaine or weed. It could have been weed, bro. So he said it's adverse. Last time it was adverse, it was cocaine. Okay, for David Benavidez. So I'm gonna wait and see, man. Wasn't Korobov talking about Charlo? I guess he was trying to get everybody. So Matt Korobov actually beat Uzatagi, and then Peter Quillen dropped his belt to avoid Korobov, and Andy Lee stopped him for a vacant belt in 6 rounds. Both of them fights, I think Uzatagi fight and Korobov fight at middleweight. No, Korobov and Uzatagi and Korobov versus Andy Lee was both on HBO. Yeah. Korobov was thinking about fighting Triple G because he wanted revenge from the amateurs, and Andy Lee iced his ass. I think with a left hand. I watched both of them fights on HBO. They were trying to push Korobov as the next great European white hope. I remember that, and Andy Lee came in there and knocked his ass out, pushed his muffin cap back blue. You know, so I watched a lot of boxing over the years, man. I mean, the difference between early 2000s and now is just it's drastic. It's drastic, man. I used to be in high school, man. I used to love, man, the summertime HBO fights, man. You had Winky Bernard, Corey Spinks, Jermaine Taylor. Oh man, you know, HBO in the early 2000s was it wasn't the golden age, man, but it was golden, bro. It was golden, man. I love them fights. I mean, the commentary was pretty good. And then they always had the best production, the best clarity. HBO in the early 2000s, man. I got to give it to them, man. I love that product. It was like watching the fight on Showtime was like a punishment. You know what I'm saying? It was a punishment to watch a fight on Showtime. But you know, Showtime. You know, the fights I remember on Showtime was Tim Bradley and Lamont Peterson. Ooh, that was a good fight on Showtime. Nate Campbell fought one of them motherfuckers on Showtime too. I used to love to watch Nate Campbell. I love me some Timothy Bradley back in the day, bro. Timothy Bradley at 140, that was my guy when he was with Gary Shaw and Devin Alexander. You couldn't tell me shit about them two, bro. You know, what's going on? You want to hop on, Cali? I'm a motherfucking time. I was just asking about you yesterday, bro. I'm gonna let you hop on. Let me get my headphones real quick. We know how that go. Damn, do I got my shit up here? Hey, Miles, where my headphones at? Oh, they downstairs. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my headphones real quick. Gotta go downstairs and get them. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get your ass upstairs. Are you trying to eat my cheesesteak, nigga? Know how you get down. My bad, y'all. I'm back. My nigga had to take my dog because that nigga eat my food. And I'm gonna go to jail. I'm gonna go to jail. Hold on. I'll get me a new laptop next week, bro. For real. Or it's after New Year. Hold on. All right. Give me a minute, y'all. All right, there we go. We good. Mom's doing the most. Get away from my food. Get on the bed. This nigga all in my food and shit, bro. My dad should never gave this nigga table food. Let me invite Kelly. There we go. All right, wait for Kelly. Come on. Sit down. Sit. All right, buddy, Kelly, but let's chop it up real quick. Let me yeah, there we go.
So, fam, and my uncle died. My uncle out here from Detroit, man. My uncle, no. My uncle was just out here from Detroit. He was out here. He went out because my dad's services was on Friday, so he was out here visiting. But yeah, he said, man, he out there wearing a Michigan State hat, bro.
Rape state. Rape state. Hey, yeah, that me and Tom was talking last night. He was talking about your ass and shit. He was asking me how I heard from him. I was like, he was on the other day.
Yeah,
and she was talking about that. We had a long ass talk about that Canelo shit yesterday, bro. Long talk.
That fight was straight up garbage, man. I mean, it was what I remember we was talking about. I said it was exactly what we thought it was gonna be. I mean, you looked at Rocky Fielding was super slow, bro. Super slow. This dude has no chin.
Can't do that. You know that cost stack his hand wraps.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He tried to cheat. Yeah. He tried to stack his hand wraps. He does that.
You could do that in California and Vegas. Robert Garcia. You know, gauze tape. But you can't do that.
They were told he tried to sneak it in, man.
And they was gonna let him if the team didn't look at his glove and his hand wraps. They was gonna let him.
Of course they was, man. It didn't make no difference anyway, because Rocky Fielding stinks.
Who's that?
That nigga ain't had. Man, that nigga was getting. If you would have massaged his body, he would have went down.
Well, yeah, that's what he should have did in the first place. But whatever. Rocky Fielding just too slow. He's just not that good, man. That fight was never going to be competitive. That's why he picked him, though. That's why he was picked. Because the fight wasn't going to be competitive. Oscar De La Hoya over there trying to sell people. I sat there and watched this dude fight. And I said, this is the horrible mismatch. I don't care about the height. He's terrible. This dude is terrible, man. And now Canelo won some BS fight around me belt. And they over there trying to sell this stuff. But Dan Raphael was schooling it. Dan Raphael called it a fake belt.
Now you want to get some balls.
No, well, he's the first thing, he's a Triple G guy, so he was definitely going to discredit Canelo Alvarez no matter what. So everybody has to take that for you got to take that with a grain of salt. But also, he wouldn't have said that Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn never wanted the Deontay Wilder fight. So, he don't care for Deontay Wilder. So that tells you something right there. But I think some of the pressures also come on Dan Raphael because the new media and stuff, these YouTube channels coming up telling the truth. These guys got to stop lying like they have been. So Dan Raphael, some of the stuff is just dudes see the writing on the wall, and they know they gotta be on their ish and tell the truth. You know what I mean? At first, these dudes were able to lie and fabricate, man. They still do it, but not to the extent.
Dr. Blick about to play his game and shit.
Right.
You hear me? You over here in America.
Oh, you talking about Anthony Joshua?
No, Dr. Blick. Dr. Blick about to play in the soccer game. He just texted me.
Oh, he got in?
Yeah, he here. Yeah, he been here since was it Friday?
Yeah, he told me he was gonna come over. He said it was like trials.
Yeah, he said the portions y'all eat here, it's big. I said, shit, go to Texas, it's 2 times bigger than that.
Talking about
he out in Vegas. Are you still there?
Because Hell,
Oh yeah, I
I got
can hear you. Yeah.
this one
So,
coming up summer. But I also got a family in Columbus, Georgia in July, man. I got to pick between the two of them two, man.
I used to, man. I'm going to
That's
Columbus in March.
on March.
Yeah, my girlfriend got family. Some of my college buddies stay down there too. So yeah, I've been
Yeah,
to
that's where
Columbus.
that's my uncle from Michigan originally from. His kids, they all grew up, and his kids, he got nieces and nephews and stuff like that. They all grew up in Detroit. But he's originally from Columbus, Georgia. So we got family. I got family from Alabama, Georgia on my mom's side. My mom's dad's side of the family. That's my mom's brother. My mom's dad's brother. That's here. My mom's dad died at age 23. So he was an Air Force dude. But uh, I said my family over there. They right over there in the southeastern region of the country, man. That's where that's my family over there. That come from. They come from that Alabama, Georgia, Florida corridor, man. That's the fam right there, man. Right up there in that area, right there, man. I got a whole bunch of them people, man. So supposed to meet up in Columbus, Georgia, man, for a family reunion in July, man. Kind of looking forward to that, but got a big family reunion in Texas too in July too. Like, ugh. And so you guys really would do that, but I know more about the Texas family than I do about the Georgia, Alabama. So, go ahead.
He said America is most obese country in the world. Our portion size is at least double everywhere else.
It's true.
That's true.
It's true, man. If you think about it, we we eat more food than everybody else because they eat normal portions. What they eat, other places eat normal portions. Why they're not as big as we are. We have more fat people here. What can China's starting to catch up though.
Hell yeah, them niggas got some food.
Fast food. They eat a lot of our fast food now. They didn't used to do that, and they starting to have like high blood pressure problems and things of that nature. So as they started, loving McDonald's in places like that, they started having health problems.
Wookie Wook said that car was trash. Yeah, it was trash, bro. I thought it was gonna be better than that. When people still talking about how good the zone is, Canelo's the first ballot Hall of Famer. Like, dude, I'm like, okay, bro. I'm like, man, we just gonna neglect the fact that this dude just got caught, all right? And he looked like he was on some shit last night, allegedly, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that shit, bro. That nigga was cheating, dog.
He tried to cheat already, so he got caught cheating. Why would I believe that it would only make sense that he is cheating? Because he got caught cheating.
Yeah, so, again.
I believe. I see why you, because you like, man. I know you were talking about everybody's gonna look.
You said what?
That dude, there was no reason to even cheat against that dude. Was sorry, y'all picked him because he know you was sorry.
Then y'all made him have a same day weigh in. That shit was whack. You gonna be handy. This nigga need every advantage in the book. I ain't never seen nothing like it.
Well, you heard they say that he about to, you heard they say that he about to create his own catchweight division again. You heard about that, right?
Yeah, I seen him say I could fight at 160 or 168.
No, they were saying that he's gonna create a 164 or 165 division. That's what I read an article. I gotta go find an article. It was saying that he's gonna start a 164, 165 division. It's gonna be his division, but he can fight for the super middleweight belt or middleweight belt. I said that is absolute garbage, man. It's absolute garbage.
Yeah, that's super middleweight. You gotta drop them middleweight belts. They do that shit, dog. And them boxers don't boycott that WBC and WBA, man. I ain't got no words for them no more, man. I ain't gotta say shit else about Charles. I ain't mentioning them.
So they're not gonna force him to do it, but WBA and the WBC gonna allow him to get away with that. You know this. You know it's coming. You know they're not gonna force him.
If they let him get away with that, and them fighters don't stand up and they just be beta males, bro. I'm not, man. You gonna see me. I'm gonna shit on them every chance I get. All of them.
Like Danny Jacobs from getting in the ring, right? You heard about that, right?
Yeah, he got in the ring afterwards. Yeah, he didn't get on. After the interview, he got in the ring with that old cheap ass green suit on, bro. Oh my god, dog, he's starting to dress like Eddie Hearn, bro.
I know.
That dude a cornball.
He ain't fighting no Danny Jacobs. I just want everybody to know that. I hope everybody understands that Danny Jacobs not getting that fight. Danny Jacobs, if he's smart, he'd recognize he ain't getting that fight either. Because I know he's not getting the fight. They're gonna fight Triple G and David Lemieux next year. They go and they talking about they bringing it up to try to sell the fact that they won't, but everybody know how Golden Boy get down. No one more than Golden Boy and Bob Ram like in-house fights. So I mean, the Triple G is the one they can make a whatever. They know they can beat him. They love to stop him. They're gonna get a ton of credit if they stop him in the next fight. And then we know with David Lemieux is an in-house fight, and he'll stop David Lemieux. So David Lemieux, Triple G next year. I would be willing to bet anybody, man.
That's gonna be at like 164, 160, 165, 164 and a half because Lemieux can't make 160 neither.
No, so he can fight.
He ranked at 168, 160. So that make the most sense.
Yep, that's why I said it was. The 165 division is for the David Lemieux fight, bro.
Like I said, man, them dudes, man. If they let them get away with that, bro, I ain't got no words for them. if them brothers don't get together, man, and say it, man, I'll just be like, bro. Like, dog, I ain't got no words from them. All these dudes just chasing the check. And then you got one guy saying, Charlo need to leave Al Heyman and come to Canelo, come to the zone and fight Canelo. Like, you motherfuckers is getting ahead of yourself, bro.
Why should you do that anyway? That don't mean you don't get to fight. That don't mean you don't get to fight.
Like Canelo, this Floyd Mayweather type shot caller, he not, bro. He not no Floyd Mayweather type.
Who is he beat to even have that status? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
He a Mexican. That's what it's about, man. They support their people. Like we should support ours, but don't nobody give a fuck about boxing over here, bro. If one of these fighters had support like LeBron James, it'd be a wrap.
I know. Hey man, woo, man. Matter of LeBron is a boxer, the kind of respect he get, man. Nick Wright.
But I remember
Nick Wright on your side or Nick Roll.
Yeah, nobody care about boxing, dog, no more, man. This is the fighter's fault, though. You got to blame the fighters on that. They don't want to give you the fights you want to see, man. And Canelo done enough. He done more than just enough for his part, and I'll give him credit on that. He fought enough names he fought more than enough names to separate. These niggas can fight names from next year to 2020. Canelo, the resume will probably still be more solid or just as solid as theirs is. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
Even though he got completely washed by Floyd, and he got washed by Floyd. But
he didn't want to run.
When he fought Floyd, I'm like, dude, he got washed. You guys should treat this like it was a competitive fight. He might as well not have Floyd on his resume. The fight was so bad. That fight was so one-sided. It was not even worth even to mention him on your resume, as he completely destroyed you. I mean, humiliate you, man. He got humiliated. He got completely humiliated in that fight. Fight wasn't even close to being competitive. But people, they treated like that it was some type of competitive fight. I'm like, you do know that he didn't do nothing. They said Floyd ran. Floyd walked him down.
Hey, I got a question. Like, how Eddie Hearn could get Danny Jacobs in the ring to after the interview?
I mean,
that's terrible, bro. That was terrible, bro. Like this nigga doing nothing for you. You still got your nose up this Englishman's ass, bro. You and Big Baby Miller. He gonna stay with the zone regardless. I'm telling you, bro. Yep. Like Ike was telling me on Twitter, he was like, man, Danny Jacobs not scared of Jamal Charlo. I said, I beg to differ. I said that nigga is not going over there, bro. I telling you, they gonna overcompensate him. He's gonna stay on his own. I'm already telling you what it is. And then when he signed back to the zone, he gonna start calling out Charlo. How much you want to bet?
Oh, of course he is, because that's how it is. Just like with Tevin Farmer. Tevin Farmer performance was doo-doo last night, man. He won easily, but he didn't look that great. I don't think it was a really competitive fight the way some people thought that fight was competitive, but he got hit too much again last night. And I'm just like, man, you're not going to stand up to Gervonta Davis, man. You're not, because he can do all that moving and still be getting caught. This dude going to get walked down and stopped if he ever fight Gervonta Davis, man. Like, you calling dude, he was trying to stop. You don't have no puncher power. Stop trying to act like you're a power puncher. And he's not. He thinks he's a power puncher now. It's like, keep a fight like that against Tank Davis and see what's going to happen. I promise you, that fight ain't gonna last long. So, man, I don't know, man. All these dudes are fake, man. To me, man, I'm like, man, look, man, Tevin Farmer, man, who I do think he wants to fight, but he had an opportunity to get that fight before he went to the zone. If he thought he was gonna win, he could have got that fight before he went to the zone. Then he went out there talking about, I'm worth millions of dollars now. Like, dude, you're not as good as you think you are, but I guess it's good to have this kind of confidence, but he know damn well that he didn't put on no good performance last night. He know it.
Look, I don't got it. We got a JD Money said Canelo deserved and paid his dude. His dude, you don't even know how to spell dudes. He said this dude said Canelo deserved and paid his dudes. Y'all niggas don't know how boxing work. He go fight some more great fighters. Just chill, G.
When, dude? Just no one reasonable thought that Triple G was ever that great. For real, because Triple G ain't really never fought nobody. And who did Danny Jacobs fight? Because you know Danny Jacobs and Triple G fight each other. Who did really Danny Jacobs fight before then? Who? Name somebody on his resume that's so great besides P-Rock, who beat the brakes off of him. Who did he beat? Who? You guys always talking about stuff. Man, dude been ducking Charlo, man, since 154 division. Didn't want to fight Demetrius Andrade down there. Waited until Demetrius Andrade was stripped of the title, and Liam Smith got it. And then he decided, yeah, it's a good idea to go ahead and go after that belt now. So explain to me that, man. Explain this to me. I'm trying to figure this out. Y'all keep telling me this stuff that Canelo gonna keep fighting. He gonna fight all these dudes. But then when he has the opportunity to fight someone like a Charlo, a Jacobs, an Andrade, he don't fight anybody remotely close to them, to their style. He fought Rocky Fielding last night.
Yeah, he cut out again, Kelly. Yeah, man. I ain't got time to be
like some dudes.
We're not disputing that his resume not better than him, bro. We just saying, and this right now, I said before, I said he done enough, you know, where dudes can do as much as they can in 2018, and 2019 they still wouldn't catch him. He's done enough, and he looks so good. His resume looks so much better,
right?
Because nobody else doing.
But I'm gonna say this about you guys are talking about because you know when it comes to like Jamal Charlo, which you guys man, like look man, I hate that I'm not just some of Charlo, but you know I'm there talking about Floyd Mayweather. And I'm like, man, look, man, I don't even like defending Floyd Mayweather, but it's funny. Floyd Mayweather beat Canelo because y'all were talking about Canelo was gonna dog walk this dude, and then when after he dog walks Canelo Alvarez, you guys always had somebody else for him to fight. He beat up some of those dudes that y'all thought he should have fought. And then when he beat him up, then you would be like, well, okay, how about Triple G next? Now, to me, I wouldn't care if he fight Triple G because I don't like Floyd Mayweather. So I stand in a different place. If he wanted to fight Floyd, I'm all with Floyd fighting someone like Triple G, but I want to see Triple G fight Charlo. And I know Triple G would take the Floyd fight right away because that's all he wants. He wants the big pay, the big payout fights. So I understand this. So him and Canelo gonna fight again.
Hey, Cal, you cutting out, bro.
Say that. You're not going to make any money off the fight. I thought you were a boxing fan, but to me, you're not a boxing fan. You're a Canelo Alvarez fan, and your goal is to make sure that he doesn't face anybody like that because we want to see it. You know what it is, though, CJ? Because we want to see it, and they really don't know boxing. They think that we see something in Charlo that we think that could beat them, so they don't really want to see that fight, so they start making excuses. And that's what this is all about.
Hey, my boy just sent me the ticket prices for Vladimir Klitschko and Anthony Joshua.
What was it?
It started off at 40 pounds, 60 pounds, 80 pounds. 100 pounds get you on the third, like close, like not that close, but then 150 pounds, then 200 pounds is like ringside, bro.
Wow.
Real shit, like almost ringside. 400 pounds is like in front of that on the floor as well. 800 pounds, you right behind the closest ringside seat, and 2,000 pounds get you closest to the ring.
Yeah, even Wilder tickets were way more than that, man. Deontay Wilder tickets was far more expensive than that, man. That's nuts, dude. I mean, I don't even want to hear it no more, man. I already know because Deontay Wilder, you know that Deontay Wilder Tyson Fury gate is going to come back as more than what it's going to be a bigger gate than what Joshua that probably going to be a bigger gate or at least close to the same. I do know that their pay-per-view is going to come out to be about the same as Deontay Wilder did between 350 and 400,000 buys. And a lot of people saying 375,000. When you calculate $75 a pop times that, it actually ended up doing slightly more than what Anthony Joshua did. for that. And that's something else. And people talking about the number. I said, well, no, we got to calculate. We got to calculate the dollars, though. The dollars is what matters. Who cares about how many buys? How much money did it make?
Yep, that's what it come down to, man. But wow,
400,000. It's still calculated, but think about that. Go ahead. What you say?
They got a 10 out of 11 boxing analysts, including Teddy Atlas, ranked Loma pound for pound number 1. He's currently 12-1, 9 knockouts. The list goes, he got 10 first place votes, bro. Crawford got 1 first place vote. Lomachenko got the 1 second place vote. It goes Lomachenko, Crawford, Alvarez, Canelo, obviously. One is Loma, 2 is Crawford, 3 is Canelo Alvarez, 4 is Golovkin, 5 is Garcia, 6 is Spence, 7 is Inouye, 8 is Usyk, Sor Riverstein is 9, and Wilder is 10. Now, you don't impose a rank heavyweight, so I'm not getting into that. So I'm glad that Wilder did make the list over Joshua, in my opinion. But I mean, you got you got 2 undisputed dudes that's not in it. That's one in the top 5.
First, Usyk. Yeah, Usyk should be, if you're going to go by all the accolades, then Usyk should have been number 1, at least currently, or at least in the top 2. The fact that
Crawford.
Yeah, they don't have no Usyk don't have no name recognition over here, and that's one of the things about them. A lot of them dudes, man. You know what I mean?
One of the dudes, what was the one that hosts the PBC thing, Mike Copperringer? He said my pound for pound list is just, off the skills and the eye test. I'm like, it's just your favorite list. Just go ahead and say this is my favorite. Don't that shit is just, man, that shit comical, bro. Like real shit, that shit is comical. That Usyk.
I told you the pound for pound list is fake, bro. I told you that before. That I never liked it because I don't like it first name because there's nobody. Only the heavyweight champion is the actual pound for pound champion anyway. So to me, all those lists have always been phony to me. And you know what I mean? These dudes prove it time and time again.
Ain't no way Lomachenko number 1, bro. After that performance, bro. And he struggled with
too.
Yeah, he struggled with Linares, bro. Ain't no way, bro.
Yeah, can you tell me when Linares has been good? Because I'm confused.
He lost to John Molina and Sergio Thompson back-to-back knockouts, bro.
Right. So
that's why he didn't fight Adrian Broner. That's why he didn't fight Adrian.
So tell me when he was good then.
Never was, in my opinion. I said that shit. People was, you're a hater, you're a liar. That's what they kept telling me when I was making all the videos on. I said, who did he beat? Who did he beat?
To me, he lost to Luke Campbell to me, bro. But hey, what do I know?
Oh, but he didn't even get Gus out of there. Oh, Augusta, bro. Come on. Fake Pacquiao.
And do you think who do you think won that Campbell fight? I'm telling you, I thought Campbell won that fight, man.
I gotta go back and look at it, bro. I was watching. I didn't score, but it was a close fight.
It was a close fight, but to me, I like Campbell has some. Campbell ain't got no power, man. And he struggled to death with Campbell, though, man. Struggled to death. I mean, he's just not that good, man. I just don't understand the whole infatuation with this dude Linares. And people think, like, man, look, man, to me, Linares was never going to beat Mikey Garcia, man. I mean, Mikey was going to eventually time and stretch.
I was tired of Mikey Garcia's shit, though, bro.
Right.
I'm tired of that motherfucker.
I know you're tired of Mikey. I know you are, but
I like Mikey, though. Mikey was my favorite fighter at one point, bro. He was my favorite fighter at one point, man. I just needed him just to shut Lomachenko down, man. His fighter, I don't care who won or lost. I just want to see the fucking fight. I'm tired of not getting the best fights, man. That shit just, like I told them niggas yesterday. I don't know when I went live. I don't know when I said this, but I told them, I said, man, I'm tired of just looking at these second-rate fights, bro. What fight came out? You didn't think Jesse Hart Ramirez is a great fighter or good? I said, man, look here, man. Hey, neither one. Hey, neither one
good, bro. I said, look, Zerto. To me, Zerto clearly won that fight. I thought Zerto won. Jesse Hart, he had hit too much, man. This dude talking about his defense.
He reached too much.
Improve my defense. He said,
no, you did not.
You already said, no, you hear what he said prior to that fight? He said, I think I'm one of the top 10 defensive fighters in the sport. I'm like, what?
He don't even have no technique, bro. He be reaching with his jab.
I want to ask you a question. His footwork is atrocious, bro. He has no balance.
Legs small. Legs too small. They look like chopsticks or some shit.
He ain't got no balance, bro. His balance is atrocious, man. You look at Zerto. Zerto has much better footwork than Jesse Hart, man. It's not even close. I mean,
Tevin Lather say, when I hear pound for pound king, the first thing I think about is Roy Jones, Neil Whitaker, Floyd, dominance, and skill set. Top 5, but Crawford is pound for pound number 1. Yeah, I think Crawford got the opportunity to be transcendent. Can be transcendent. Is nobody transcendent in the sport right now? You want to say Canelo transcended, but the urban community in America don't care about Canelo Alvarez.
No,
those are Mexicans that come support Canelo. Canelo ain't no superstar. Now, if Anthony Joshua was to come over hypothetically and knock out Wilder and possibly beat on Miller and Brian Jennings, Anthony Joshua would come over instantly and be like a big star over Canelo Alvarez. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. He speak English. He look black. He big. He strong. He a heavyweight. If he came over there and beat those three in spectacular fashion, and then rematch Tyson Fury over here, if he could do it, I don't think he could do it. I don't think he would do it. But
you know what? If AJ came over and entrenched himself within the black community, he'd have no problems whatsoever, man. I'm talking about with the black folks. They especially stay fighting on the East Coast. Don't even waste your time on the West Coast. Fight on the East Coast and the South and entrench yourself over. He's talking about he's gonna buy himself a condo and come stay in America. Yes, so nobody can continue to know you. Because man, as long I guess I heard 7-8 video. He was talking about how Anthony Joshua was and I guess he heard some screen where Anthony Joshua said he's gonna fight he said he was gonna fight Jarrell Big Baby Miller. Lance Pugmire, I guess, said that Anthony Joshua was gonna fight New York. Fight Big Baby Miller in New York next year.
Yeah, next year. September 2020, he's gonna fight Dylan 13. But I did the stream. Yes. I said you right here doing wolf, you selling wolf tickets. What you intend to do.
All right.
Come on, man. Everybody know what you're doing, bro. You a fraud, bro. You a fraud. You a fraud, man. You got like we stupid, dog. Like you ain't gonna play me like I'm stupid, bro. I was a fan.
But that's his goal, though, man. Like that's Anthony Joshua, man. Like I said, this whole Anthony Joshua situation is so stupid. Even with all this dude still came out here and offered Deontay Wilder another flat fee. He came with another flat fee. I said, what's game set match? He just told you. He said, I'll give him some incentives, though. I'm like, why don't you give him 50-50? If you really want to fight, you said, I'll come to America.
Look, man. I'm a real promoter of this, man. Why don't y'all niggas go, if you really body, go 40-40 and the winner take the 20%. Why boxing don't have incentives, dog?
No, but he talking about, he said he gonna give Wilder a flat fee with incentives. He didn't say he gonna give him no. He said he gets no percentage though. That's what he said.
Get it? Why you gonna go 50-50 or 40-40? Excuse me, 40-40. Winner take the other 20%, right? Yeah. He don't want to do that though. That's one thing I do in boxing, bro. If they had an international commission, that's the one thing I would do in boxing. The winner needs some type of incentive. Winning the belt, that's cool. But don't you want some type of incentive? If I win, like if you want 30, if it's something like a 30-70 split, they should take 10% from the winner side and should put the 10% up for the winner. You know what I'm saying? Right. Yeah, if you're the favorite, you should never get your 10% back.
I agree with that, man. You're not gonna get no argument from me. I agree. I 100% agree with that. I think that's exactly what should happen. But unfortunately, that's not likely what's gonna happen because, like I told you before, man, Anthony Joshua really don't want to fight Deontay Wilder. He keep putting out these contracts that Deontay Wilder can refuse. Deontay Wilder told him 50-50 or no fight. I mean, Deontay Wilder had given him all kind of offers. He said, "Look, man, offer me whatever you want to offer me." So basically, he said, "You can give me 1%. You give me 1%, and if I beat you, you got to take 1% in the rematch." No, they don't want none. They don't want nothing. They don't want to do nothing, man. They don't want the fight. He don't want the fight, man. The moment he keep offering flat fees, tell you everything you need to know that he's not gonna make that fight. The flat fee is the game set match. When he says flat fee, that means no, we ain't fighting. No, that's why I offered you a flat fee. So I mean, Anthony Joshua was a fraud, man. But it's gonna be it's all kind of lame ass dudes out here who gonna continue to defend this dude. Like after he keep telling you he don't want to fight. Now, to me, like I said, I'm not gonna. That's why I'm not working hard to defend Jamal Charlo, because to me, I think he could do more to try to get the fight. But to me, Canelo, I don't want to hear this garbage though. That Canelo Alvarez want to fight Jamal Charlo. He don't. Because if he wanted to, he would. He could. It's not hard for him to go fight as mandatory. If he obviously thinks Jamal Charlo, because I said they've been putting flyers thinking about he just don't want to pay Charlo. That's garbage, man. You see what kind of guys he keep fighting. He keep fighting, man. He's looking for flat-footed, slow dudes who don't have the athletic advantage over him. You see he don't fight no. Look at he's not fighting brothers, man. Yeah. I'm not trying to be funny, but am I wrong? What is it? Canelo not looking to fight brothers, man. It's a fact. Y'all keep saying, he'll whoop all them black dudes, then why don't he fight them then? He's not looking to fight them dudes. He's looking to fight slow-footed, slow-throwing white guys. Yeah. Or the Latinos. For real. That's all he's fighting. He ain't fighting no athletes.
Nope. It is what it is, man. And it is what it is, man. You got time to chop it up still?
Yeah.
All right, for sure.
I don't work until I don't have to go back and work until Wednesday, man. I'm good.
All right, hold on. You go ahead and chop it up. I'm about to switch rooms and shit. My girl, it was her birthday. We got drunk last night, so she downstairs ready to come up here. Man, I came downstairs, bro. I came downstairs. The dog popped his head up. I'm like, man, a whole bunch of motherfuckers in my living room.
What?
I'm like, all right, motherfuckers. I let my dog loose. Oh, get that dog. But yeah, man, I'm gonna take her out to dinner this week and shit. Come on, boy. Come on. She don't want you up here. Yeah, man. So yeah, she turned 30. I turned 30 in March and shit. So that's how that shit go. Yeah, you go upstairs, Steph.
No,
Steph. You go upstairs. Come on, football about to come on. Get your ass up. I'm about to carry you. Hold on.
No, baby, don't carry me.
You want? I'll be right back. Hold on.
All right, for sure. So, like I was saying, man, look, listen, I'm not going to defend Jamal Charlo because Jamal Charlo could do more to come out and try to make the fight. If he's going to go out there and try to, maximize his efforts to try to get that fight, I can do it. But as long as he's not doing that, I can't go out there and defend him with a hardcore. I can't defend him, really. I really can't do that. Only thing I can do is I can just point out what's not happening. I don't think Jamal Charlo's giving his max effort to get the fight, and I know Canelo not trying to make that fight. So these are the facts of the situation. It's not no BS. It's not make believe. It's a fact. But Canelo, if he really wanted to fight someone like this, he wouldn't have chosen someone like Rocky Fielding. He would have chose someone like that. He knows what kind of guy with style gives him problems. And it's usually brothers. Brothers give him the most problems, man. Especially brothers who have some athleticism. Athletic brothers give him problems. He don't want to fight them, man. Because of that, they make him look bad. He knows it. The speed advantage goes away. He don't have those natural advantages that he has over a lot of these white guys out of the UK or other Latinos, man. And it's not, some of the Latinos are black, but I'm just telling you, but there's other non-black Latinos and stuff like that may have athleticism. I don't know if you would fight them dudes either. You know what I said? If you just have more natural athletic ability over him, he don't fight them kind of dudes, man. He don't. It's real, sir. I hate it.
Historically,
yeah.
My bad. Historically, Mexican fighters don't like fighting those type of people, though.
No, they don't. Because we seen in the past, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., he looked bad against the brothers like that too, man. They all do. But all them dudes are really slow, unathletic. They look bad against dudes who can slip punches and counter, man, and make them pay. And you could slip all of the shots.
Let me say this. There's always exceptions to the rule before the motherfuckers get the rounding shit off.
Right.
Well, Magic Taylor and
right. And Metal Taylor was whooping his ass though, man. before Richard still came with that BS at the end. But it's true.
I know he wish that was Jack Reese.
Yeah, I know. Jack Reese was like, come on. Jack Reese was waiting, he would have won. But you know what it is? As you can see, Pernell Whitaker never got his rematch with Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. after they robbed him of a victory. That's a win.
They did that same thing. They did the same thing to Homeboy.
Yep.
Oh, what's Homeboy name? No, versus Oscar, they did the same thing to him.
Oh, to my Pernell Whitaker, yeah.
Yeah, they robbed Pernell versus Oscar.
Yep.
Felix Sturm got robbed versus Oscar.
Hey man, whenever you
remember,
like we ain't fighting again. We ain't fighting again. I got lucky.
That's when Felix Sturm never left Germany again after he got robbed by Oscar. He robbed every nigga that came to Germany after that.
Yep,
that's the reason he started robbing people.
Oscar knew what style gave him problems too, and it was the brothers, man. Brothers gave him stuff because he would look. Even though Oscar was a fluid boxer himself, man. He was fluid. He had really good. Oscar De La Hoya had really good hand speed, man, and a great jab. Oscar De La Hoya could fight, whether people like him or not. All that other weirdo stuff that he be doing, dude could fight. That's a fact.
Man, Oscar De La Hoya has some combinations though. Man, his jab was one of the best jabs I've seen.
Yes, Oscar De La Hoya, his problem was that he didn't utilize his jab enough. He should have threw his jab a lot more than what he did because he had a punishing jab. For real. He had a real stiff jab that punished people, man. And he just, for whatever reason, he even admitted, I don't know why I don't throw it more. Yeah, you should throw it more because it works. He should have used it a lot more, and he didn't. He just wouldn't do it for whatever reason. The dude could fight, man. And he fought a lot of, he really had a resume. Canelo resume can't touch Oscar, man.
No, it couldn't touch him. Oscar fought everybody.
Yep. That's it, man.
Oscar fought everybody. He might have got his ass whooped by a few of them niggas, but he legitimately lost more than he won, though.
Yeah, he really would jump up in the ring with them dudes, man. I mean, that tell you everything you need to know about Oscar, man. Oscar had dog in him, man. Oscar would get hurt and he would fight back. So you know what I mean? Oscar was born to fight. Yeah. Oh, he was, man. Oscar was born to fight. Man, I watched him get hurt. Oscar had a lot of dog in him, man. Look, we big up on this dude. I don't even like him. But I gotta tell the truth. I gotta tell the truth about the dude.
You like the fighter, Oscar. I love the fighter, Oscar.
Yeah, as a fighter, man, I don't like this outside of the ring weirdo dude. That's not just the weirdo stuff.
A lot of man. Do you find that kind of? Ain't you kind of curious why he like that? Because a lot of fighters take a lot of brain punishment, dog. Believe it or not. Yep. And a lot of them fighters, got brain problems, bro. That probably is how Oscar is. I think Oscar probably got a brain problem because every time I see him on TMZ, that nigga drunk. So I joke about that shit though. You know what I'm saying? As a joke. But seriously, man, a lot of them dudes got more brain problems than people know, bro.
Oh, I wouldn't surprise me whatsoever about that's really not talked about a lot in boxing, which is CTE, and really should you really should do a video on it as CTE, man. I think you did one before.
I don't think I did one.
Oh, you should do one on the CTE, man. Yeah, the CTE, man, because man, especially the way some of these dudes act, man.
Jermaine Taylor is the poster child, man. If it ain't Oscar.
Yes, him. I'm gonna tell you another one too. Edwin Valero, man, was another one.
Yeah, it's Chris Benoit. He wasn't a boxer, but Chris Benoit.
Yep. Well, they said he had it after they checked his brain out. After he was dead, he had it. He had a lot of protein on his brain, man. They tell you that, man. That's what give it away. The CT, man, the degenerative brain disease, man. That stuff is no joke, man. So, you got to take that. That's why having defense is good, man. People talk about Floyd as ignorant as he is and stuff like that. I don't think he has CT. He seemed like the same dude. He just that dude. But he avoided a lot of punishment, man. It is smart. Smart to it. Talk about you can call him stupid all you want, but he fought intelligently.
He made more money. He made more money than the niggas that took all the punishment.
Yep. But it's already been proven. That whole theory that people don't like boxers is a lie. people have always liked dudes with boxing skills. You know what I'm saying? Because Sugar Ray Leonard, you know, Marvin Hagler, you know, Tommy Hearns, all I'm talking about dudes with actual people always like boxing skills. So that's been a lie that people only like dudes that slug it. Like they're like people like high level boxing. If you give people high level boxing, they will watch. It's been proven even in today's age. If you give people high level boxing, they will watch.
Look, the two things in boxing I like to watch the most, man, is three things: elite level fights, you know, real elite level fights, you know, where I don't really know who's gonna win, and it got suspense, you know, suspense like a movie. I like prospects, crossing over to contender status, you know, stepping. I love that, and I love contenders, man.
Right. 50, so you like me? You like showbox? I like showbox when they have all the top prospects on there, man. That's one of my favorite shows, man.
That's probably the best thing going in boxing.
Right.
Showbox. I watch a contender. I watch all the contenders fight, bro. I watch them all, man. You heard about Andrade Lee fighting?
Right.
You heard about who Andrade fighting?
I saw who Andrade fighting. Yeah, that
Billy Joe Saunders beat like 10 years ago.
Kovalov or something like that. I forgot his name. Some Russian dude.
Yeah, he fighting old boy after that too. He fighting Brandon Adams after that, bro. You know the one that won a contender?
Yeah. Yeah, man.
I understand it for Andrade, man. That's one thing Eddie Hearn is getting right. He knew that Andrade looked like dog shit versus Walter K. You know, he said we got to get.
Basically, said he's gonna let him get some fights on him, try to see if he can.
So I'm not gonna kill him.
But you know what? If Andrade can if he figured it out, Canelo ain't gonna ever fight him, though, bro.
Hell no, that's the worst. Man, he the worst. I told people he the worst possible. Oh my god. This picture.
He the worst matchup. Yeah, he is the worst matchup, man, because his ability to slip punches and stuff. He'll make Canelo look slow. Really slow.
My girl just took the most embarrassing picture at her birthday party, her little get together last night. I'm not gonna be. I'm saying that shit to my mom's. She gonna laugh her ass. My mom got this one picture of me in the tub naked as a baby, and they always make fun of that picture. Oh, I got time today, nigga. I got time today. Yeah, I'm gonna be the one with the last laugh now. I be still getting Sports Illustrated magazines and shit. They just send me like 2 Steph Curry limited editions in a row and shit.
All right. I was just talking to one of my subscribers. He's cool. He's from the UK, but he just keep trying to tell me. I said, dude, I sat there and listened to the audio of Anthony Joshua offer Deontay Wilder a flat feet. There's no more debate. This debate is over. He don't want to fight. When you said, "Oh yeah, he go take the flat feet," he gonna tell you what he wants. You more to refuse to give it to him. I bet you that Deontay Wilder would take an offer like you said. Okay, 40%. The winner gets to the other 20. Anthony Joshua will never go for that, but Deontay Wilder would. Deontay Wilder would take that deal. He believed that he'll beat Anthony Joshua. Joshua don't have that kind of incentive. Like, that's too much of a risk. I mean, Deontay Wilder knocked me out like that. Lose 20. That's millions of dollars I lost. So you know he ain't gonna take it. You can forget about that.
That shit crazy, bro. Man, like, I already accepted I ain't gonna see that fight, bro. I was gonna keep it real with you. I was just saying in my brain, like that ain't gonna happen. I done talked Crawford and Spence a lot. I'm thinking about shit. Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez and Vidra Ortiz and them niggas fight now.
Right.
I'm looking forward to Ennis taking Sean Porter belt or some shit. That's what I be thinking about. I'm thinking about boxing. I'm looking ahead, bro. I'm not about to sit here and stick on fights that ain't gonna happen.
Right.
So I'm looking ahead. And I'm looking like, okay.
We know we getting Fury Wilder. They called him out. They still waiting for Joe Joyce to team Richard Schaefer and them to get back to Luis Team Ortiz. They still waiting for them to. They said they never thought that he meant it. And Joe Joyce said we're silent, bro. He did with silent after calling him out. And Luis Ortiz said, "Okay, I accept the fight." I mean, what is this thing? This whole thing in boxing now. Call a guy out when they accept the fight. You don't want to respond. What is it?
Oh, hold on.
Right.
I did hear that fight was about to get made though. Hold on, my bad. Al Heyman putting that fight on in the UK for $10 on ITV. I heard a rumor.
You say you heard a rumor? Hey, I spoke. If they get made, I'll be surprised. I spoke to their team. Nothing.
I heard that's what they plan on doing. And old boy leaving BT Sports. What's his name? If he win next week.
Who leaving BT Sports? Frank Warren? Frank Warren is?
No. Kyle Frampton is leaving BT Sports. Mm-hmm. He's going over to ITV. Go over to
ITV with Al Heyman. He's a PBC fighter already. I always told people that Frank Warren promotes him in the UK, but Frank Warren is still. Carl Frampton never stopped being a PBC fighter. That's what I was trying to tell people. Even Danny Jacobs is still a PBC fighter, even though he's fighting with Matchroom. I got confirmation from that a couple weeks ago. Danny Jacobs is still PBC. Still advised by Al Heyman. Mm-hmm. So he still has the option. So Eddie Hearn he can't just do exactly what he want to do, because if Danny Jacobs goes back to Al Heyman, then it's a whole nother story.
They gonna overcompensate him, bro. Now, if they don't overcompensate Danny Jacobs for staying, I mean, Eddie Hearn on the way out.
Say it again?
If they don't overcompensate Danny Jacobs and he leave, I mean, Eddie Hearn on his way out. They ain't putting him on money.
Yep. Oh, wait. Eddie Hearn may be on his way out anyway, so my guess is that Danny Jacobs ain't going to sign some huge deal. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, Battle Rifle? I think Homegirl going to get in there.
Hello?
Yeah, what's going on?
Yo, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know what happened to Kathy Duber, right? You hear me, Kelly? Kelly.
Say it again?
I said, you know what happened to Kathy Duber, right?
Kathy Duber, what happened to her?
You know, NBC pulled the plug. They were supposed to have a deal like she had before Al got on NBC Sports, but their main events since HBO went down. They pulled the plug on the deal, so her fighters ain't got nowhere to fight at.
Yeah, I heard they're going to fight on ESPN. It's January, huh? Or is it at the end of the year?
Yo, Cali.
January.
Yeah. What's up?
Yo, Cali, how was the fight, man? I didn't get to see it.
It was dry. It was trash. The whole car was trash.
No, wait. Was Rookie even competitive? Yo.
Taylor, once again, let me give Taylor credit, because Taylor's a monster. I like her. She about the only thing I cared about on there. Everything else was
the thing is,
wait, how was Canelo's performance?
I mean, he blew away the guy he was supposed to blow away. He fight a dude that wasn't good.
What round was it?
Let's put it this way, Dr. Blitt. Rocky Fielding was the happiest loser in the world. Every time he got knocked down, he was cheesing. He was smiling.
Yep. It looked like how much money was game, bro? Like he got paid. That's what it is. It looked like he got paid to take a dive, but he was gonna lose anyway. But it looked like he got paid to take a dive.
What about
he went down from shot that bad?
What about did you think Canelo looked good at least? Callie?
I mean, can you not look good against some dude that's as slow as Rocky Fielding?
I thought he was gonna go out there trying to box, but he just went straight after him.
Rocky Fielding can't box. He sucks.
No, I mean Canelo. I meant Canelo.
He should have tried to. Joey should have done. He should have jabbed and then clinch, man, and just tie him up.
I'm slow. What I'm saying is, I thought Canelo was gonna go out there and box, give people a show, because he's trying to, give the DAZN ratings back.
No, he went out there. He's trying to do what he's trying to do, get his bag and get up out of there, man. And then try to give an illusion that he want to fight Danny Jacobs or somebody like that, man. But Danny Jacobs wasn't even allowed to come into the ring until after the interview, which was garbage, man. Why would you want them to let Danny Jacobs get in your face, man? But that's whatever, man.
Because he doesn't want to fight him.
I know he don't.
He had a wall of security up.
Yeah.
You got that anti-Joshua security, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Wait. How did Tevin Farmer do?
He did actually good, but I don't agree with the scorecards. He fought Francisco.
Did he look bad? Did he look bad than Tank?
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't look good, man. Come on, man.
No, I was gonna say
Tevin Farmer didn't look good. He won easily.
Tank looked terrible against him.
He did look better than Tank in my opinion because all Tank did was showboat and he still got hit. So I feel like he was losing rounds before he hit dude in the back of the head.
Tank stopped him. Tank stopped him.
Yeah, no, but still, I'm saying he was showboating the whole match and getting hit. So he was losing rounds before he hit the dude like in the side. I don't know. It was controversial.
He still knocked him out. At the end of the day, if you knock a guy out, your performance was better. Tevin Farmer went 12 rounds. He was showboating himself and getting caught.
Yeah, of course, but I thought he put in better work at least because that fight was close to what the judges said it was. Francisco was landing.
I don't think so, man. I actually thought the score. I thought it was wider actually, in my opinion. I thought Tevin Farmer clearly won the fight.
I mean, did you at least give him like Francisco like the early rounds?
I gave him 2 rounds. 2 rounds. That's all I gave him.
Because Tevin Farmer, he looked like he was tired like around the 8th. Like
he slowed down a little bit, but he still whooped dude's ass. But I mean, Tevin Farmer to me, I looked at that fight. I came away from that fight just like I have from every fight. He can't be.
Yeah.
If he's getting tired like that quickly, he's gonna suck against Tank if Tank keeps going to his body.
Francisco hurt him a couple times. I'm like, man, those punches that he's taking, if that's Tank landing them shots, he in danger, man. He's gonna be in trouble. He stand up to that, man. Tank is faster than Francisco, hits harder than Francisco, has better defense than Francisco.
Do you reckon he could beat Pedraza now?
Can who?
Tevin Farmer. Do you reckon he can beat Pedraza now?
No.
Man. He did.
Did you say no? Did you say no?
Battle rifle. Yeah, battle rifle. You heard battle rifle. That tell you battle rifle. You're not in battle rifle. I know you're trying to be nice. You're not impressed by Tank. By Tevin Farmer. Man, come on, say it. It's okay.
He has.
Battle rifle. Let's just say Lomachenko couldn't knock him out, man. Tevin Farmer has no chance, man.
But the thing is, Tevin Farmer has a chin, though. He proved that to me. The guy can take some.
He has a chin. He's been knocked out like 4 times.
He don't really have a chin.
He hasn't knocked out 4 times. He got knocked out by Pedraza. I know.
Pedraza ain't got no punching power, man.
Yeah, that's how you know if you get knocked out by Pedraza. What does that say about you?
I mean, still, he took some nasty shots with that Asian dude he fought, what they said he was robbed against, and he took some nasty shots.
Because he tries to act, okay, here's the thing about Tevin Farmer. He tries to pride himself on defensive wizardry, but he gets hit like no man's business all the time. He's trying to do that thing, but he's still getting clocked every time.
To be honest, like those defensive wizards, like they try to portray people as, they never... There's never.
The guy said he had better defense than Floyd Mayweather.
And Pernell Whitaker.
He said that. He legit thinks he has better defense than Floyd.
I don't agree with that at all. So I mean,
no one should. No one that knows boxing agrees with that.
You know what he said? He said if you disagree with him, you're a hater. That's what he said.
I mean, he also the dude said he needs $4 million to fight Tank. So I mean,
so are you a hater? Are battle rifle? Are you a hater?
Do you know what I find?
Huh?
Yo,
you a hater? You don't.
I guess I'm a hater then.
Yo. Do I find so funny? Yeah, this was before he started making $1 million. How could you never make $1 million yet? And then he just come out of nowhere demanding for $4 million. The guy's never really been a main event.
Man, Tank gonna be like, get out my face, man. I do. I'm going to fight.
He's demanding for $4 million. People forget. Yeah, people forget during that time period. Yeah, Wilder wasn't even getting $4 million guaranteed, like to fight people, because so if he's demanding $4 million, that's a disrespect because he's nowhere near on the popularity level of even a Jared Hurd.
Yeah, that's like he trying to cash out. He trying to pull another Rocky Fielding, man. Rocky Fielding took like 4 knees and got back up.
No, but Rocky Fielding would have been stupid to not take the Canelo fight. He had to take that fight, even though he knew it was going to lose.
Sold fake belt. That's what he did. He sold his fake belt.
I
don't know why Canelo wants that belt. He better go down to 160.
Because it's called a championship, man, and it's
did you hear the rumors? Apparently, this is the rumors I've been hearing. Apparently, they want Callum Smith.
Yeah, I heard that too, but I don't know that it goes straight forward.
He's getting stretched by Callum Smith.
Who believes that?
He's getting stretched by Callum Smith.
No, I'm saying, believe that he really wants to fight Callum Smith on here.
I don't believe that, man. That's suicidal. He's getting. I'm telling you, I don't even think Canelo can beat a George Groves.
George Groves is injured right now, man. He ain't the same dude. George Groves, I'd pick Canelo over.
But I still think George Groves has got power.
I think he can beat George Groves, and it might sound crazy, but in my opinion, it's just that George Groves, he's not the same fighter. So
he's not.
Even if it was in his prime, you can kind of look at Canelo's fight with some of the taller people.
George Groves. I still think George Groves could give Canelo problems. He's still.
I don't think Canelo would fight this version of George Groves, but I don't think he's gonna fight no Callum Smith. I don't think
George Groves, if he come back from the injury, he'd be straight because he got knocked out before and came back. But Canelo Alvarez was on some shit last night, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody said. Canelo Alvarez was on some shit in the second Triple G fight. He was on some shit in the first Triple G fight. He been on shit for years. Floyd said back.
But didn't you say he was trying to use hand wrap?
Yeah, his hands. Yeah,
I saw that video.
Rewrap his.
You can do it. You can do that in Nevada and California, but you can't do it in New York. You put gauze, then tape. You go gauze, tape, gauze, but you're supposed to do all gauze really, and then put the tape on top of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what they had there. They made him rewrap his.
I think George Groves can cause Canelo problems.
Yeah, he probably can. He's long.
He could. He's long. He's a good boxer.
And he's got the power. And George Groves got power.
But Canelo, you ain't see the fight last night, man. I'm telling you, Canelo Alvarez was looking like a golden figurine last night, bro.
That dude was
on some shit, bro. That dude was on some shit. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Real talk. He's still on some shit.
I mean, can we all agree that there was indeed a robbery?
You fading away a little bit.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you good.
Wait, hold up.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can we all agree that there was indeed a robbery last night with Saddam Ali and Mauricio Herrera?
You said it was a robbery?
Yeah.
I was so bored with that fight, I couldn't even tell you, bro.
I mean, he knocked the guy down, didn't really give him the knockdown, and it was out.
I was with my family. I completely tuned that shit out because I was bored too, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I saw like the first. I saw part of the first and like the fourth, and I think it was like I forgot. I think it was like the first and fourth round of.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, basically, I had watched the fight like a replay because I was listening to it on the live, and I
and then I just turned away from it. I don't know what really happened in that fight, to be honest with you. So I can't tell you if he got robbed. I forgot who won the fight.
It was Saddam Ali who won. He won. I can't remember the scorecard, but he won. But it was like a whitewash, bro. He got completely outclassed, and Mauricio Herrera, he knocked him down, but he didn't count it. Like in the last round, I had to replay it. And he had hurt him, and once he got to the ropes, I think he had threw a punch, and then he had went down. It was like, no knockdown, it was a slip. So I mean, like, there was actually like a robbery.
So Saddam Ali knocked Mauricio Herrera down, or Mauricio Herrera knocked Saddam Ali down?
Ali down. He hurt him.
But Mauricio Herrera, he stay getting robbed in, man. I'm not surprised by that.
Yeah, but he robbed Hank Lundy, so I don't give a fuck about. Well, I don't like Hank Lundy, so. But look. Herrera is hard to look good against, bro. We can agree with that. Herrera is hard to look. He a veteran savvy guy, bro.
You think he can actually? I don't know, because he at 154. I don't know how he would do, but I think he probably can do a little better because he looked really good. He looked really. I mean, Mauricio Herrera. I mean, I'm not saying
he can go up again. He can't go back. He just moved up this far.
I think he can do something at least at 154. It's just that would he be motivated to come back after this robbery?
No, this was I think it was he just moved up from 140 to 147.
Yeah, it was his first fight.
Yeah, he ain't moving up again, bro.
He looked small though too. I'm gonna tell you about Mauricio Herrera. He looked small, man. I don't think he can move up to 154. I think he's too small for 154, man. I do. I mean, you look how small he looked in that fight last night. That's all I'm saying.
Good fighter though.
You don't think
he's
he
underrated? He can't move up, bro. He's a good fighter though. I think he a real underrated fighter, bro. I think he'd give Broner a lot of problems, bro. A dude like Broner, I think he get Danny Garcia problems, Broner.
He already beat Danny Garcia. If we're being honest.
Yeah, like I said, I think it still get Danny Garcia problems.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if he wants to move back to 147.
No, it was at 47 last night.
Oh, was?
Yeah, that was at 47 last night. Saddam Ali came back down. Saddam came back down, so yeah.
Oh, you're right.
He looked, Saddam Ali, he didn't look bad, but he's just a timid fighter. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying?
He looked good against Cotto. I mean, he was hurting him. You know, he had the uppercuts.
But he was just fighting timid. He's supposed to got that old man up out of there, bro. If he had any aggression.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Mangia wasn't leaving no room for error. He went right after him and just knocked him right flat out.
Jaime, we a different animal, though. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Jaime, we an animal, bro. A lot of people didn't look at his last fight and really see nothing. I looked at his last fight, see he was technically getting better, bro. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He was being more.
No, I noticed that he was popping that jab more, man, in that last fight. He didn't. He really was popping that jab a lot in the last fight, and I thought he was setting up. He's actually set up his left hook instead of just going out there winging left hooks the way he was. You know what I mean? He was utilizing the jab to set up hook to the body. He actually shortened some of his shots too. He wasn't as wide, so I do think he's getting better.
I like him. I
like it too, man. I like it too. He wants Canelo though.
I already know.
I wouldn't. As much as I like Mangia, I don't know if it's enough for him to prepare for Canelo.
We probably got mine a year or two.
No, they need to wait. They definitely need to wait him. He's gonna fight him. He should make it in about another year or two, maybe 2. If 3 years would probably be best.
They ain't gonna have 2 or 3 years. I'm telling you, they gonna make that fight.
Some may not be around. But Canelo, you never know. Canelo may retire in 3 years. Shit, and be like, hey man, I tried to fight Jamal Charlo, but I decided to retire. You never know, man.
That's a fight. I really wanted to see. You know, if he comes back down there and fights Jamal Charlo, you know how he did with Triple G. He was like, he basically was like, I don't want to fight you. Then all of a sudden he was like, yeah, I want to fight you. He's like, well, we Mexicans don't mess around. So.
But hold on, Canelo don't really like to fight dudes like that, man. When I'm talking about the brothers, man, the athletic brothers, man. You see what he fights? He likes fighting flat-footed dudes, man. Flat-footed dudes. He don't like athletes, man. He don't like athletes. I don't think there's a rush to fight Jamal Charlo. I don't think he would lose I don't think he would lose a lick of sleep if he never fought Jamal Charlo. I don't think he's motivated to face Charlo or.
All them in the rush to get a payday. That's all it is. Because you ain't gonna beat him unless you knock him out.
Mm-hmm. Nope.
Shit. You ain't gonna beat that nigga like any
Somebody told me it was one YouTuber who was like, we was talking about the fight, and he was like, I'm not convinced that Rocky Fielding, if he comes out there looking great, he's not gonna get the win. He said you gotta win basically 10 rounds to get a draw with Canelo.
That's real shit.
And you know. Hey, really, you basically got to shut him out, man. It's crazy like this, man. But you're not gonna get no decision, man. You could completely beat the brakes off for him, man, and still lose the fight. Or you could be in a situation where you can win 9 rounds. Yeah, you can win 9 rounds out of 3. Hey, you can win 10 rounds out of 2, in my opinion, man. And if Canelo's doing just enough, they be like, well, I saw Canelo winning the round. Where? And everybody be like, where was he winning the fight? It won't matter. It takes a lot to beat Canelo Alvarez, man. It just does, man. I just don't see it happening, man. I don't see it happening. And I don't think anybody gonna get a decision because everybody like, man. I said I'm not convinced that anybody gonna knock Canelo Alvarez out. Dude, and already proven to have a chin. He got a chin, and he got.
I've said this multiple times. I'm not convinced of those people who just say Jamal Charlo's gonna go out there and knock him out. I'm like, if Triple G couldn't. I mean, then I really doubt Jamal was. Even if Jamal turned and had the most accurate punches.
I'm gonna tell you though, Triple G, if you land, I don't care who you are, what kind of chin you have, you land in the right spot, the top of that tempo or something like that, you can knock somebody down. So, I mean, or we can land a nice little liver shot or a kidney shot. He could drop somebody. So there's that. Triple G had him stunned. Triple G had him stunned a couple times. The Triple G didn't follow up on it.
But it's different though. You got different fighters. Triple G threw one at a time. That's why I explain to people. If you can counter punch, you got a good jab, and you got velocity, and you can kind of dress up punches. You can get some dudes, bro. You can get dudes out of
Well, if you look at Jamal Charles knockout, they all kind of like one punch too. Because you remember when he knocked out K9, he threw that 1-2, knocked him down. I mean, he threw that jab and he knocked him down. He threw that 1-2, then he knocked him down. And you can look at when he fought what was it, J Rock when J Rock when he.
They got more velocity than the Triple G. His hands are much faster, man.
Yeah, that's harder to see. And also with the J Rock, the second knockdown, it was a counter right uppercut.
Yeah, he threw the right hand and then he rolled it with his shoulder and threw an uppercut.
But I wouldn't lose no sleep. I wouldn't lose no sleep fighting that motherfucker, bro. You ain't gonna beat him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that was my thing. I think J Rock, he had the skills to beat him. I actually bet on that fight. I actually lost it. I bet on J Rock and I thought he had the skills to beat him, but I was wrong. But at the same time, I was saying like Jamal Charlo, as much as I think that performance was really good, he was getting touched up, and I can't imagine what a Canelo would do on there, or Triple G or whatever.
Just different stuff, different folks. Canelo ain't J Rock though, bro. And also Charlo said I'm
gonna tell you guys this. I'm gonna tell you guys this though too. Here's the situation. So the PBC really wants to try to win the purse, but Canelo will throw that belt away because if he's not in a situation where he feel like he's gonna be guaranteed, where he can still a fight for somebody, he's not gonna take it. So he'll throw that belt away. He don't care about them belts like that. You know what I mean? He really doing the section bodies a favor by holding on to him. He like, I'll hold on to him, but if you make me fight somebody I want to fight, I'm gonna throw him away. And he had no problem, and then he's not gonna catch no flack for it either.
You think DAZN is gonna make a pay-per-view these following years to get their money back?
I heard they was gonna upcharge soon to 20. It's 20 in other countries.
I mean, just for one fighter, man, you would have to have enough stable, man. It just wouldn't be enough. A lot of fans just get impatient with it. You see, all these venues are just whack. So,
yeah,
I'm paying $20 just to see one fighter.
They didn't make no profit last night because it was free.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. Like
unless people subscribe.
Yep.
I like to talk about people subscribe.
They're hoping that the people which will happen. This is what they're hoping. They're hoping that people will sign up for the free trial and then forget to unsubscribe after that. And that's basically what they're hoping on.
Hey, I heard
it happens though. It works.
Hey, my boy said he unsubscribed and he couldn't get through and they charged him 3 times.
You had to pay $30.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what they do. That's what
Oh, you know what you could do? If they start doing that to you, you can put a stop. You can put a stop payment on your. What you do that? That's all you got to do.
Use gift cards. Use gift cards.
Yeah, your stop payment is $50 on my bank.
Yeah, like what's the name? I had a conversation that was talking about like how Netflix works, where basically unless you have like the little Google app where it shows like your subscriptions. You can't even take off your subscription from your phone. So a lot of the time you have to go on the website.
Get yourself one of those cards. Give yourself a $20 gift certificate. You want to charge me? You can take $20 from me. After that, it's gonna die. You ain't gonna be getting no more out of me. That's what people can do.
I got my Netflix through my Xfinity bill.
Yeah, that's how most people do it. My sister. That's how my sister do her stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, but I didn't think the cards were like really bad. I mean, I enjoyed some of it. That's like I replayed some of them because I had got home from work late. But I had replays. I liked the Canelo fight. It was a mismatch, of course. But I like the Mauricio Herrera fight, like the Francisco, with the Tevin Farmer fight, and Katie Taylor. You know, she did really good. You know, Ryan Garcia had that nasty knockout.
Did Lamont Roach win?
I don't think I've seen him fight.
Okay, I don't know when he fought. He's supposed to be on there.
I know. David Lemieux didn't fight. I think because that's
he got hospitalized. Dehydration.
Yeah, that was crazy, bro.
Man, I didn't even see shit from him. He was talking shit after he got hospitalized too, saying that Rocky Fielding didn't have no chance.
Oh my god, he's trying to get that. He's trying to get that fight like made today.
Like, man, I don't care, man. Go ahead and fight David fucking Lemieux. I don't give a shit.
You talking about Canelo?
Yeah, go ahead and
fight he ain't gonna fight nobody, bro.
I'm tired of hearing about this shit, man. Because if he's gonna be fighting at 165, 164 and a half, David Lemieux a prime candidate.
David Lemieux would be talking trash. David Lemieux be talking trash even if he lose. Like he basically called out Triple G right after he knocked out Curtis Stevens, and it was like.
I want to ask you a question. What do you think about Canelo being allowed to have his own division again at 164 and a half, 165? What do you think about that?
Talking to you, Battle Rifle.
Oh, talking to me? Yeah. Oh my god! If that's really what he's doing, that's just like Canelo is basically like he has strings. He's stringing people like puppets. If he can just have that much leeway with his weight and just do what he wants to do, because this is crazy. I mean, he fought. What's the name at 164? Who was it? Cesar Chavez, I think, at the catch weight. So I mean, if he can just do all that, then Canelo is the man in boxing. I mean, there's nobody that runs more than Canelo does, man.
You ain't lying, bro. He beat everybody, bro. He got ass juice beat by a country mile, bro. If he do that.
But even Floyd, even Floyd didn't have these kind of things because he's like pretty much he's got rehydration clauses now on dudes. On top of fighting at a catch weight, he got rehydration clauses on dudes now. So it's like, damn, dude. I said, man. All y'all did, these dudes need to start be like, man, screw Canelo, man. Act like he don't exist. Like, you know what I mean? Boycott this dude. It's like, man, but everybody looking for a payday, but it's not the same because, I mean, fighting on the zone, Canelo has his money guaranteed. It's not like you're gonna be splitting the money that's going to Canelo. The zone gonna have to give you your own money. You know what I'm saying? So it's Canelo. I gotta say, what Charlo looking at Canelo getting $32.5 million a fight. So Charlo looking at like, look, man, if I gotta go to the zone, it's 50-50. They gotta give me $32.5 million too, and that's what he looking at.
Oh, so he actually got paid $32.5 million.
Yeah, he got paid $32.5 million. So think about it.
You broke out, Callan.
I get it, man. For a loss, $32.5 million, bro.
Hey, somebody say, David Thomas say, Lamont Roach, my homeboy. On Golden Boy Promotion, another black fighter who's getting fucked. Yep. Let me go through the chat real quick. Oh, Jimmy Smooth Network. What's going on, family? Wookie Wook. They ain't really talking about much. I'm just going through real quick, man. If I missed a super chat, I was cleaning my house. I was cleaning my fucking house. It went down here last night, man. Hold on, somebody gave me a super chat. I apologize. I'm getting to it. Thanks, Nabil Khan, for the super chat. Congrats, NK, CJ. Keep on grinding. Much appreciated. I appreciate you, bro, for real, bro. Appreciate everybody that sent super chats, man. If I missed them, I couldn't get back to them. I was just cleaning my house and shit. All right, if I missed them, man, just let me know. But yeah, man, the Colts giving Cowboys trouble. Yeah, I'm watching Red Zone. Yeah, the motherfucking Cowboys went for it on 4th and 1 from like they 3-yard line or some shit. Minnesota going ape shit on the fucking Miami Dolphins.
You can't believe they got New England with that crazy booth.
Oh man, I seen that shit. I said, God damn, Gronkowski's so damn slow now, bro.
They shouldn't have put him as. They shouldn't have put him as.
Them back injuries, bro. Them back injuries do it to you, though, man. You know, back injuries will slow you down, man.
No, he's just not fast enough to be safety, bro. I mean, he's quick.
He used to be athletic a little bit. That motherfucker look like, man.
Them back injuries, though, bro. Back injuries do that to you, man.
Right. That motherfucker look old, like he had a piano on his back.
Hey, but that's why Bill Belichick. Remember, Bill Belichick was trying to trade him. And Tom Brady. Remember, Tom Brady went in and hated. He tried to trade Tom Brady too. He tried to trade Gronkowski and Tom Brady. He would have got a first-round draft for both.
He traded Gronkowski.
Tom Brady went to the owner and complained, and that's why he stopped it, because Tom Brady was about to get traded. He was about to trade Tom Brady. He's going to keep Jimmy Garoppolo.
He traded Gronkowski here. And he said he didn't want to play here, so he didn't trade him. Yeah, he did. He traded him here. He said he didn't want to play in Detroit, so he didn't. So they vetoed the trade.
No, but they tried to do. He tried to do another trade, and it got stopped by Tom Brady. You could go back and look this stuff up. Tom Brady and he was also trying to trade Tom Brady.
I know. He should have traded.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know about that. He was planning to trade Tom Brady. He was planning to trade Tom Brady. In the off, Tom Brady wasn't going to be a Patriot this year. He wanted to keep. He wanted to keep. I mean, and no, excuse me. That was last year. That was last year when he was trying to. He wanted to trade Tom Brady last year. Actually, I'm sorry about that. They got the years messed up. So to trade Tom Brady last year, he wanted Jimmy Garoppolo to be the quarterback for real. And then Tom Brady complained, and the owner sided with Tom Brady because he was going to get rid of Tom Brady. Bill Belichick believes in getting rid of you early, or a lot earlier than too late. That's what Bill Belichick believes.
Yeah, he did it to Richard Seymour. He did to a whole bunch of motherfuckers, man.
So Tom Brady, what's going to happen to Tom Brady? Wasn't nothing new. He like, look, man, you go trade. I'll go trade you because Tom Brady's going to get ready to get traded to the Denver Broncos. That's where he was going. And Tom Brady would complain about it. Tom Brady didn't want to leave. And Bill Belichick, look, you saw Jimmy Garoppolo play as long as he helped them. They probably would have been the same team. Jimmy Garoppolo showing you he could ball as long as he didn't get hurt. I'm just telling you, man. Bill Belichick know what he's doing, bro. And he's proven it.
The white boy from the Bills.
He shouldn't have made that decision though.
Hey, that white boy from the Bills got some legs on him. That motherfucker fast.
Go coach somewhere else. Hey, can we get rid of John Gruden? Come on, Bill.
John Gruden ain't going nowhere, bro. He just fired Reggie McKenzie.
Stay there.
That motherfucker, y'all stuck with that nigga. Y'all in Las Vegas and San Diego, all three of you.
Hey, bro, come on. You know you were everybody for Bill Belichick, wouldn't you? CJ. Hey, CJ, you dump everybody for Bill Belichick right now, wouldn't you?
Man, no, we told fucking Bill Parcells no for Matt Millen. He said, I can teach Matt Millen how to do it. I was like, done with them niggas, man. He said, we gonna keep Matt Millen, man. I was like, oh, man. Like, dude, it ain't no, man, you can't find a franchise other than Cleveland.
Oh, Buffalo Bill just scored touchdown Buffalo.
I told you that white boy got some legs. They ain't got none of all their running backs hurt. They got one running back. Them niggas still scoring touchdowns on us. How?
Oh, man.
This shit crazy, bro. The Bears, like, they on defense? Oh, Aaron Rodgers. I'm sorry. Aaron Rodgers, man, fuck him, man. You niggas fired and shit.
That's Rocky Fielding brother.
Yeah, they do look like somebody. Was that Boxing Eagle that said it looked like Rocky Fielding got knocked out or something? Oh, Aaron Rodgers got knocked out.
You heard with Rocky Fielding talking about some. I tried to exchange with Canelo and that was my mistake. I'm like, you exchanged in that fight? I didn't see you do anything.
Dog, you just sat there and just took a beating, bro. Dog, it was on so late, dog. I was about to go to sleep, bro. And then I see him, Canelo, like at the middle of the first or towards the minute mark, drop him. I said, shit, it's going to be over quick. I might as well watch it.
He threw that double left hook, got him to the body. I was like, oh, it's going to be a short night.
He didn't even have to touch his chin. I don't even know if he got a chin or not. I just know he ain't got no body.
Yeah, he do like one combination and that was it. And I was like, oh, you barely didn't even score.
That shit crazy.
So Charlo probably gonna fight Korobov now because of that Vada situation with Miller Monroe.
Yeah. Korobov, that's probably an upgrade, low key.
Yeah. I mean, I don't rank Miller Monroe that low. I think he lost to good fighters at least. So, I mean, I think he's pretty.
Willie Monroe has decent. He ain't got no chin, man. He wasn't gonna stand up to Charlo was gonna eventually get him up out of there, man. Everybody know that.
I mean, I still wanted to see it because it would be like one of those fights where you can just see what type of fighter Jamal.
If you put that knocked him out the first round, you'd be like, you be mad, bro. Come on.
I would be mad, of course, but I'm saying like if it was
that's what I'm saying, bro. And we know it has the potential to do that. I mean, because everybody know once the Triple G realized that Willie Monroe had a power, he just started walking. So I'm walking through. This dude can't punch. I'm walking right through all this.
He was giving him a little bit of problems for a second though.
Yeah, he was boxing.
But once he felt that he couldn't crack, he like, man.
Yeah, I like how he stood there. He actually tried to fight, but he just couldn't. He couldn't sustain that punishment for too long. And that was the problem.
Hey, look, hold on.
Triple G always respect. Triple G don't know how hard you punch. he respect your punching power first, and then what if he find out you can't crack? He's like, all right, I'm willing to walk through it now.
Hey, Tax said, who you got, Patriots or Steelers? I'm going with the Steelers today. I don't know why. I'm going with the Steelers today. It just seemed like one of them games they're gonna win.
Mm-hmm.
The Raiders getting beat by the Raiders getting stumped by the fucking Bengals. They about to score another touchdown on the Raiders. A fucking Jeff Driscoll. Who the fuck is Jeff Driscoll?
I have no who. It doesn't matter. The Raiders are terrible. I don't know how the Steelers lost to them last week, but then the Steelers are the Steelers. Ben Roethlisberger has never beaten the Raiders in the Oakland Coliseum.
I never knew that.
Mm-hmm. Really?
Yeah, he never beat them in the Oakland Coliseum.
Has never won. 0 for whatever, man. Has never won there. He gonna retire without winning in Oakland, man. It's crazy.
That's gonna be a Jeopardy question and shit.
And it's crazy because the Raiders said he lost one of the teams he lost to had no wins. Another team he lost to had one win. And his teams were playoff teams and they lost. They still went in there and lost.
Were you shaving points at any point in your career, Ben? No, not at all. I'm just kidding.
No, but it makes no sense for Ben Roethlisberger to lose to some of the teams that he lost to from the Raiders who had awful, man. Awful. I mean, awful. Teams that are worse than this team he lost to. I'm serious, man. Marcus Russell led teams, man.
Jamarcus Russell.
He lost to Jamarcus Russell. He also lost to whatchamacallit. Whatchamacallit was the quarterback at the time.
Who? You cutting out, Kelly?
Ash, huh?
You cut out again.
Oh, I cut out again. I'm trying to think of the dude's name. He lost to the quarterback. Awful, dude. You can't even remember, dude. That's how terrible he was, man. Why I can't think of dude's name? Ooh, hold on.
Fucking Raiders suck.
Y'all gonna respect this crippin'.
Them niggas be born that nigga. He straight though on some of his songs, dog. he remind me of E40 when E40 came out, bro. Niggas didn't like E40.
That dude is so off. He also off beat.
Yeah, but that's how E40 was, dog. It's just, you know what I'm saying? You know, some niggas hear the music different though. That's what makes them unique. You know what I'm saying? So I understand. I don't understand it, but I understand it if it makes sense. Because that's how E40 was. E40 had that unorthodox type styles, and motherfuckers didn't like E40. It took niggas years to like E40, but E40 was talking some real shit. He had been there, done that. Unlike a lot of them other niggas. That's why he almost got Biggie killed.
You think? Yeah.
Yeah, he almost got Biggie killed talking that shit.
What's the name? You can't be talking all like that. Especially with E40, bro.
Man, I got a YouTube channel. It's called Info Minds, dog. That's the best channel, bro. That nigga's like, they're telling a story about how Suge Knight had to smack up DJ Quick brother-in-law. That shit was funny as fuck, bro. Suge Knight was a fucking animal, bro.
It made him seem like a juggernaut on a movie. What was it? Straight Outta Compton.
Man, that nigga, man, the stories I heard, they didn't even do that shit justice, bro. That nigga was,
I remember the name. Donald Hollis, man. Donald Hollis. He lost to Donald Hollis.
I don't think I know who that is.
I don't know him. I think Suge Knight, man. Suge Knight was worse than the movie, bro. If you can imagine it, dog. That nigga was a different man. That nigga was a different animal, bro.
He was basically what's the name from State Property, who was Memphis.
Bigum. Yeah.
Yeah, he was there.
Man, that nigga was knocking niggas out left and right, bro. Like, yeah, his luck changed, dog. His luck changed. If somebody knocked him out in the club, then nigga was just beating his ass left and right.
Mm-hmm. you gonna respect this crippin'.
He was a blood. It's Bompton, nigga.
I just joking.
It Bompton, nigga. Ain't no sense in bringing my sorry ass Falcons up. Yeah, Falcons sorry as the Lions. All that talent they got on the fucking Falcons. What do y'all be doing in Atlanta, bro? Like, god damn. It took Julio like 8 years to get a touchdown.
It's they need to do what the Seattle did. You know how they like revamp their whole system, like their belief system and stuff like that. That's how they got better.
Then they gonna pay him $100 million. Like he was gonna get motivated this shit. He got that $100 million. That nigga went right to Old Navy, Matt Ryan.
Oh my god.
He went to Old Navy.
I mean, I don't think he's bad. He's very. I mean, I think he wasn't that bad when he. Yeah.
He average, bro. He average. But when he owned though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he can get in there.
Yeah.
You gotta work on his flaws, man. All of them need to work on their flaws.
I think that Super Bowl just killed his spirit, though, bro.
Mm-hmm. He said, I'm just gonna make the money from here on out.
Hell yeah, it's good. Most of it guaranteed. Some of it guaranteed. Might as well get it.
Mm-hmm.
That shit crazy. That nigga, man. I bet he don't live in Atlanta in the off season. How much you want to bet? I bet he don't live in Atlanta in the off season, bro.
What you think? Throwing Molotovs at him, something like that.
Hell yeah, that nigga do not show his face in Atlanta. I guarantee you that.
I was watching like this little documentary how they said how badly they was treating that quarterback who played for Philly like in the time like in the 70s. And they said, but they just trying to kill this dude. How many games he like lost stuff like that because he was good at first, but he just started. I forget his name, but it was funny though. They was going after the dude. It was like around the 80s or something.
Sounded by White.
Forget his name, huh?
Sounded by White.
I don't even think it mattered, but they went after that dude. He was white too. They did not like that dude.
Philly got the most atrocious fans, bro.
Yes, they do.
Man, I wouldn't want to play in Philly, dog. At least for the Eagles. They don't care about the 76ers like that.
That
don't care about them. They don't give a fuck about 76ers. I'm about to cut out, man. I'm about to go walk my dog. Time for him to go take a walk. I'm gonna go on later tonight, though. I'll send you an invite. Appreciate everybody, cool. Man. My keyboard act right.
What's up, man?
I didn't know your ass was still there.
I was there, man. I was over there looking. I'm probably gonna get